This is our techniques video about using paint pens. In the January box of making, we included these two Krylon leafing pens, and I wanted to show you a little bit about how they work. This is the same for any paint pen you get, but we'll start with these Krylon ones. And I'm going to do this example video here using these. But if you've joined us later in the process and we're using a different video, then you may have a different paint pen. The instructions on the back say, step 1, with cap on, shake well before using. This is a really important step because what we're doing is we're getting all the paint shook up. Then step 2 says, with point down, press up and down on scrap cardboard or paper to start paint flow. Now you've got, as you know, test wood in your box. So we're just going to take this, we pulled the cap off, and we're going to start pumping up and down. My paint pen is still white, but you can actually see that there's some silver starting to come through and wick down the tip. So I'm just going to wick up and down. And you'll notice that I'm now delivering beautiful paint, almost like a paintbrush, out of my paint pen. If you are out of ink, you can just press down again and you'll start to get more paint coming out. While you're using it, you might also want to shake the paint up some more, put the cap back on it, shake it a little bit. And you can keep going, and you'll be able to keep using the paint in your paint pen. Now, these don't have an infinite lifetime, so use them judiciously, but they really are one of our favorite things. I'm going to go ahead and open up this copper one so you can see it as well. We really love how these pens look. They're available a variety of places if you want some more colors of your own. The copper and the silver are two of our favorites. There's also a gold. It doesn't look that different than the copper. And since, you know, steampunk is my thing, we're using copper just to get us something that's a much more interesting metal, we think. Look how fast this one came out. And look at that flow of the copper on this copper paint pen. It's a really beautiful color. We think for the January box of making, it's the perfect complement to your red Sharpies or other things you might want to use to color pieces more completely. So that's the techniques video for using paint pens. Pump them when you need more paint. Shake them if they start to slow down their flow as well, just to make sure all the paint has stayed shaken up for you. And enjoy.